Okay, at the end of the last video, when we were going over the homework questions, we were on number 7, and I think had just finished 7C maybe, which was 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1, and that's sodium. And then the last one is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 2s2, 3p4. 3p4 would be over here, and it should be sulfur. Oops, over here, that's out of the range of where I'm. Okay, it should be sulfur. I'll come back and talk about those in a second, but I think what I would want to say comes up in question number 8. So number 8 says the last electron in an electron configuration is related to its position, and that's what they were wanting you to figure out from question number 7, right? 1s2, 2s2, 2s2 is going to be right here. Second row, second group, okay? Second period, second group. Then in 7b, it was 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. And so if you look at 2p5, it's over here. Remember, all the p5s were in this row, right? All the p6s would be this row. So if you're writing your electron configurations in order, then you'll be able to figure out where it's gonna, like what the last one should be, right? If you're doing nitrogen, the last one needs to be a P, and it should be P3. Now, which P? Then you would count down, right? So if you were doing, oh, okay, well, I'm jumping ahead. So let's answer question number 8 first. So it says the last electron represented in an electron configuration is related to the position of the element in the periodic table. And then it says, see this figure where they've actually drawn them out for you. Okay? And then the question says, for each of the following sections of the periodic table, indicate the sublevel, whether it's SP, D, or F, of the last electron. So A is group 1 and group 2. These are group 1 and group 2. These are the S, right? 1S and S1, S2. So whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4 that's leading, it's still S1 and S2. Groups 3 to 12, count them if you don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What subshell has 10? It's D. These are the D's in here. 13 to 18 are these ones over here. These are the P's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the lanthanides and aconides, these are these dudes down here that are taken out of the periodic table, and they're down here. And again, SPD, these would be Fs. Now, if you count them, and how many you get sometimes depends on what periodic table you're using. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And indeed, F has 14. And then if you think about it, right, it goes 1s1. I wish I could make this. Oh, there we go. 1s2. And then 2s1, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, and then these are the 3d10s. So the periodic table is actually set up like Aufbau's diagram, okay? It's how we get the format for the periodic table based on his diagram and the way we write electron configurations, okay? All right, the last question. Use the Kernel method to write down the electron configurations for each of the group 11 metals. So the group 11 metals are here, and it says copper, silver, and gold. So it doesn't want you to keep going. Our periodic table has more than that, but copper, silver, and gold. So if we look, copper is 29. So its symbol is Cu. Its atomic number, which is said, is 29. And it wants the Kernel method. So the Kernel method is you go to the noble gas that precedes it. So you follow back and you say, okay, the noble gas that precedes it is argon. And argon has an atomic number of 18. So we need 11 more. And now this is where, knowing that argon ends in P6, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3 P6. So then you find your off-bow diagram and say, so after 3p6 comes 4s2. And so it'll be 4s2. And we said argon was how many? Argon was 18. So that makes 20. And then after 4s2, according to off-bow's diagram, is 3d. We need 9 more because it was 18, 19, 20. So 3d9. Now, in reality, this is how we're going to leave this answer for right now. It's not quite correct. There's an exception here, but we'll get back to that. That's what we're going to do today, are the exceptions. And all 3 of these are exceptions, actually. Silver, and silver's atomic number is 47. Z equals 47. And the noble gas that precedes silver is the one right under argon. It's krypton. And if argon ended with 3p6, krypton must end with 4p6. What comes after 4p6 in off-bow's diagram? 5s2. And then you're going to go to 4d10. Okay, so 5s2, 4d. Now, krypton had 36, so we now have 38, and we only need to go to 47. So this will be a 9 to give us 47. Again, this one's an exception, and we'll come back to it, but we'll leave it for this for right now. And then the last one, gold. And for gold, Z is equal to 79, I think. Yeah, 79. The noble gas preceding gold, the one that's under krypton, is ZXE, xeon. And if krypton was 5s2, xeon should be 6s2. And then you go to your off-bow's diagram. What comes after 6s2? 4f14, and then 5d. So 4f14, and then 5d. And my money's going to be on 9 because it's in the same row as the other 2, and they were both 9. Okay, add them up. That's 23, 25. Xeon was 54, and that gives me 79. Okay, but again, these are exceptions, and we're going to go do the exceptions right now. But the exceptions come into play when one type of them, and when the D level is almost full. And to be stable, it would want to be full. And so I'm ruining the next video, but just so you'll know. So what it does is it steals from the 4S, or the 5S, or the 6S. Okay, so stay tuned. That's where we're going.